All right, so the very first tool I got for you tonight is, it could be a really boring one, but it is a very helpful one as well too for our New Zealand friends, US friends. This one only sort of applies to Australian domains. So, and the reason why I bring this one up is I've had a number of people come up and say to me recently, do you know where my domain is hosted, or who's the domain registrar for my domain? They've forgotten where they've actually registered it, and you know, they've wanted to change, you know, update their website, so they've needed to change where their domain points to. Well, with the .com.au domain, then here's how you get to recover your password. And to recover your password also means that you get access. They tell you where your domain is, and you get access to your domain. So simply all you do is type in your domain into this book here. I wonder if, let's have a look at this. I wonder if Facebook's got an Australian-based domain. I imagine they would have. So you just type that in there and put in the requester's name. So in this case here, geez, I've forgotten who the founder of Facebook is. Oh, Mark Zuckerberg, that's right. Probably haven't spelled his name right. All right, let's give that a go. And there you go. So it is actually registered, and it says now that an email has been sent to this email address at lavellesnames.org with a link to recover your password. So once you've got that link to recover your password, that'll get you into your domain registry again, or if you still can't remember it or it doesn't give you enough details, gives you the ability to then go and transfer your domain as well too. So that's a really helpful tool. It is pw.auda.org.au. Now, they may have a similar system in New Zealand. I'm sure they do with the domain registry there. I just didn't get enough time today to go and check that one out. And globally as well too, there may be a system to do that as well too. But I know this is the one that works, and then this is only for Australian domains. Can't use it for any other domain top level extensions. All right, now the links to these apps and tools, we'll drop these into chat, so you don't have to squint to try and read the screen to see what the URL is. So chat, if you're not sure where that is down the bottom of your Zoom icon bar, which is the bottom of your screen. There's a little icon in the middle that looks like a speech bubble with chat written underneath it. If you click on that, it'll open up the chat for you. And then in chat, there are three little dots at the bottom of the chat. And if you click that, that'll allow you to save it to your computer. And so you can progressively save it throughout the evening, and it will save to that same file. If you're not sure where it saves it to, after you've saved it, it gives you a link to where it saved it to on your computer. All right, next app I've got for you is a ChatGPT plugins reference guide. So ChatGPT has been getting a lot of press lately. And in fact, it's really only been around publicly since November of last year. So around about 6 months, but yet it has entered our vernacular. And, you know, there's not a day goes by where I don't hear someone sort of mentioning ChatGPT or AI tools, that type of thing. So ChatGPT is the engine that does things like writes content for you, can create images for you, can even write computer code for you or website code. Can do a whole lot of things there, but sometimes you need to feed it the right sort of prompts in order to get the right information out. That whole adage of garbage in, garbage out really still does apply to some of these AI tools as well. So the clearer you can describe what it is you want it to do, the better the result you'll get out the other end. So, so this particular guide, which is chatgptguide.ai, it's on that website. The full URL will pop into the chat. Then they've got a whole lot of guides here for you to help you with you know, crafting up your prompts in order to you know, get the best results from your ChatGPT. So there you go. We've got things like Clara shopping, search and compare prices from online stores. Actually, that one doesn't exist by the look of things. Lexi Shopper, so get recommendations from your local Amazon store. Link Reader reads the contents of all links, so you can drop a link in and it will read the contents and give you a summary. There's a ton of options here in this, so very, very helpful tool. So worthwhile. Just you might not want to download them all, but you can certainly download ones that are going to be of use to you. Oh, here we go. ABC Mouse provide fun and educational learning activities for children 2 to 8. So while you're sitting on a Zoom webinar, keep them occupied. Will help ChatGPT keep them occupied. I think it was the iPhone that used to keep and iPads that used to keep kids occupied. So maybe the new thing is ChatGPT. So there we go. That's chatgptguide.ai and a whole string of letters and characters. After all that, we'll just drop that into chat. And Con says, thank you, Con. Your PDF is another awesome one as well too. So go and search for Your PDF. In fact, Con, if you've got a link to that, feel free to drop that into chat too. So thanks for that. All right, next one I've got for you is one called OneUpApp.io. Actually, I happen to be logged into it at the moment, but what this is a free scheduling tool for social media. So if you don't like the prospect of posting at particular times in the day and having to be there, so that, I don't know, 4 a.m. in the morning or 2 p.m. in the afternoon to actually post your social media post, you might be busy doing something else, then OneUp app is a great solution for that there. It connects to most social media accounts, and it allows you to add posts and schedule it at the times that you're going to get the best engagement as well too. So, you know, if your best engagement is at 5 a.m. in the morning and you don't want to be up at 5 a.m. in the morning posting on your social media platforms, this is a set and forget way where you can schedule it for up to a month or more, and it will post to those social media platforms. Now, it's not quite as good as you know, being there posting natively on the apps, because obviously the social media platforms want you on there natively posting. But if you can't get there to post at those times, it's better than not posting at all. Now, the great thing about this tool, which we discovered the other day, is that it links in with Canva as well too. So Canva being the graphic design tool where you can create social media posts, you can link the two together and you can use this as a scheduling tool, and it is super easy to do it as well too. So you can see I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 Facebook accounts, so you can use it for your own Facebook profile. You can use it for pages and groups. So I've got LinkedIn in here as well, and you can schedule to TikTok and to YouTube. So there's a ton of channels you can actually link to. So check it out, it's free. Well, they've got the free plan, which allows you to link up to 3 social media accounts. And then they have their paid plans, which allow you to link a whole lot more as well too. But for most people, they can get, you know, you can get away with a free plan, and that'll be plenty for you if you're using maybe just a couple of platforms, might be LinkedIn on maybe your Facebook profile and a Facebook page. So that one there is called OneUpApp.io. All right, next one I've got. This one was introduced to me by a good friend of mine, Phil Burke, up in Toowoomba. He runs an IT company up there, and we were scheduled to have a meeting on Zoom. And he said, "Oh, do you want to sort of hear something really cool?" And I said, "I'm always in for something cool." And he said, "Well, check this one out." So this one's called meet.jit.si. And you can create meetings for free, no accounts needed. No sort of sign up or anything like that. You can really just create an account here. So, you know, if you want to create a meeting, so Phil actually created a meeting here, which was 23/06/15, which was the date that we met, Nick and Phil, and just click Start Meeting. And you give the person the other code. If you both join with that code, you both come into the same meeting room. So it's probably not going to work so well at the moment because I've got Zoom on as well, although it might actually work with Zoom on. But what it allows you to do is to, that's as simple as this. Now, if Phil was with that link, if he entered that in, he would also be able to join the same room. Both screens will be up. You can record it. You can share links. You've got chat in there. You can share files. So most of the functionality you've got in a platform like Zoom is available on Jitsi, and it's all free. So you don't need to pay for an account. Quality is really good. I was really impressed with it when he showed it to me, and when we used it as well too. So so for quick meetings, it's a very, very easy platform for people to use. You just give them the link and that the code that you set up, and then you're both in the meeting room, and it can host up multiple people as well too. So that's meet.jit.si. Well worth checking out. And you can use them for webinars like this too, as well too. So you could just give people that exact same link, give them a Jitsi link and the webinar code, and all of those people can get onto a webinar just like this. You just don't have some of the restrictions of, say, the Zoom account in terms of how long it runs for. All right, next app I have for you is a CRM within Google. So those who either run Gmail or a G Suite or Google Workspace account, and also want a CRM as well. Here's a simple CRM solution called GMass, which works inside your Google Mail inbox. So I've used this one before, and it's actually very good. It's a Chrome extension. It's not free. It is a paid Chrome extension, but it's not particularly expensive. I think the most expensive plan is $49 a month. Our cheapest one is sort of like $20 a month. But for the price of it, you can set up email campaigns, like autoresponder campaigns. You can set up follow-up campaigns. You can tag people in there so that you know where they come from. It'll do things like let you know sort of who has read campaigns. What I really like about it too is that those people that haven't read an email, you can send a follow-up sequence to them to actually remind them that they haven't read your first email, or a follow-up to resend that email again. And for those that have read your emails, then you can add them to another sequence. So it is a very powerful tool there for a CRM for those of you that have got Google Mail or Google Workspace accounts, and maybe you don't want a fully fledged CRM right at the moment, but this one here is it just works really seamlessly inside your Google inbox or your Gmail account. So I'm not sure whether it's a free trial. I think you can add it to Gmail. I think they certainly when I tried it out, they did have a free trial. But maybe if you just click add it to Gmail button at the top there, and then you'll see whether it'll give you a free trial or not for it. But certainly add it to Chrome, and it'll give you the lowdown on what you can do. But yeah, for the money that they were charging for it, well worth it. And when I tried it out, they did have a free version as well too. So that one there is called gmass.co. And that there is a roundup of our cool online tools and apps for tonight. So what was your favorite? Just drop into chat what your favorite one was, just to give us a vote and sort of see whether we're on track or what we should be looking for more of in our search for online tools and apps. And of course, if you've got a tool and app that you think is pretty cool and you'd like to share with me, like Phil did with that Jitsi app, then let me know, because I'm always happy to profile them here and credit you with as the source of actually ferreting out and finding these apps and tools. All right, so I got a couple of votes there for the one app there, the PDF thingy, and ChatGPT. So just drop in a couple more. We see what we've got there in terms of your favorites. And of course, we're going to drop these apps and tools up on the Facebook business owners smashing an online page, or pop them through social media as well too. So if you do want to come back and check them out again, forgotten the links, then we'll have them up there as a reference for you to go back and check out as well too. So probably now is a really good time to click those 3 little dots at the bottom of chat and go and save it, just so you've saved as far as this here, and then you can save it there at the end of the evening if you like as well too. But at least you've got the links to those apps and tools all saved to go and investigate on your own time as well too. All right, so it looks like the winner today is the OneUp app for social media scheduling. Yeah, that is a pretty cool app, and it's one that I use as well too, and it makes it super simple for posting to your social media profiles without you having to be there.